So what was your question, Chewy?
Oh, you didn't hear it at all.
No, I kind of did. I was just wanted to turn my game off. So I just want to make sure that we're on the same page.
All right, I've got to chuck 35 Ultra Balls now because I could reset, but I don't really feel like it. Okay, this was the scenario. You could replace video games with whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. Work a job to get money, buy video games. Those three steps, rinse and repeat for the next 35 years.
Well, I don't
It's
know about
just,
the video games part, but like that's my biggest fear in life is doing that. Just going to a job that you have to go to for the rest of your life.
yeah.
It's
Well, that's why I say just replace video games with whatever you want.
I'm pretty good with saving money. Like last year, it kind of was not that great, but the year before I was saving a ton of money. I just kind of was like, whatever. So, like, I'm good with that. So, I'll probably buy some games. But working the same stupid job for 50 years and then dying just sounds like the most miserable life in the world.
Just like and just dying. Like,
Serious.
no, I know, but just the way you put it, like, oh yeah, do, and then I just dying.
Yeah, man. It's like that's what I'm trying to prevent from happening. I want to be excited when I wake up in the morning instead of like dread waking up in the morning,
Right.
which is usually what I feel when I'm working full time. Like even now when I'm part time, it's like kind of difficult still, even though like I don't really have to have room to complain. Like I only work 4 hours, but
A day or a week?
a day.
Oh. I was gonna say, wow, my cousin Steven makes less. He has more hours than that.
Yeah.
He probably works like 15 hours.
Let's see.
Oh, three shakes on the Oh, no. This is, and I still have. I've only used 9 Ultra Balls. Oh, you should really see. Like I don't really feel like taking a picture. It's not worth it. But the HP is not that low. Is the catch rate in these games? Sorry, I'm not trying to take away from the conversation.
No, it's cool. Pokemon's awesome.
It still says it's 3. Anyway, okay, so I'm back to just chucking Ultra Balls.
But yeah, I don't know.
Ho-Oh has defeated my first level 100 Pokemon.
I don't know if you remember that post I made on Insider like many moons ago.
It's like, do you remember this post from 8 years ago?
That wasn't
No,
8 years ago.
I don't know. I'm just making up a number. Also, remember we had like 2 different website changes because AB took over and then abandoned us in the end.
Remember that funny April Fool's joke you pulled on us when Insider was closed down?
Which one? I tried a few, I think.
Just all of them.
Free Forums has decided to shut down our forum. I remember some of the things.
How was your day, Star?
Remember 3 balls.
Laundry's pretty cool. It's
That's productive.
pretty pog champ.
The discussion came out of me complaining again that I don't know if I'm gonna be productive on my school break, because I always do that, and I probably always will, as long as I work a high school teaching job.
Yeah, like that's kind of my problem right now because now that I'm out of school for the semester, it's like, what do I do? And I've been trying to find things that I could do that could be considered productive because for me, like, the smartest thing to do, I guess, would to be at work to work full time. Yeah, full time. And to like just make a bunch of money. But like knowing me, like I just get really, really depressed when I work like that. And like I just destroyed. I like my soul is just crushed like every day. I don't like it. But you know, that would be the smartest thing to do. And I still like want to do things. Like I want to I don't know, what do I want to do? Like I'm writing that novel that I've been writing since NaNoWriMo. I'm still doing that checklist for the goals, and that's helping.
That's good.
Yeah, I want to make some more of those kind of videos, but I'm never confident in myself, so trying to eat healthier, I guess. Like, because I never eat fruits and vegetables, and when I say never, I like almost never, like quite literally. Like, sometimes I'll have an apple, and that's it. Yeah, I never have vegetables either. I'm kind of tired. I'm sorry. I just can't speak well right now. Did I take my medicine this morning? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah.
No worries, I'm just chucking Ultra Balls. I only have 7 left, I'm about to reset. Try to do the fight better. One shake. Two. Oh, it's 2 shakes. You know, I'm just gonna reset because this is stupid. I threw like 28 Ultra Balls. Its HP was too high. Buster, join. Alright, I think. Okay, my Staraptor has a quick attack, so we're gonna see how much a quick attack from a level 100 Staraptor does on the level 45 Ho-Oh. If only it was shiny, I would just chuck the Master Ball and call it a day.
I've never had a shiny. One day I'll get one.
The quick attack has. Oh, I put it sliver red. Oh, we're perfect, guys. All right, time to paralyze it with my level 37 Ampharos, and then we chuck the Ultra Balls. Oh, Sacred Fire burned my Ampharos, and now it's painted. Well, Star, that's what happens when you hack. Nothing has value.
Yeah, man.
You could hack like level 200 Pokemon, and battling wouldn't be worth it. Like with the in-game, you would just use like the online stuff. First ball was 3 shakes. That's pretty good. Well, I could have paralyzed it. I could have won. Could have won the game. I mean, randomizing sounds cool. I don't really use TMs that much in real runs. But, like, just straight up hacking, I think takes the fun out of anything.
I did a Pokemon, or I downloaded a ROM for Pokemon. Um, I don't remember which one, Leaf Green. It was just like random Pokemon. And I got to the first gym, and Brock had a Lugia. And I freaking died, dude. I couldn't beat him. I was like, I can't deal with Lugia, of all things.
What was it, like level 12
Yeah, it
though?
was level
Like,
12. It was dumb though because I couldn't do anything to it because it's a legendary.
yeah.
I don't want to grind.
You would have to. Very possible to beat the Lugia or to rewrite the story in Pokemon X.
X and Y.
That's what I figured you meant. Unfortunately, that would only be beneficial to, like, you.
Completely throwing away that match. Yeah, that was
Dang.
sick spacing from Jono.
That was a sick comeback.
It's just too bad, though, like, to rewrite, like, to, if you were to reprogram that rewritten story, it would be, well, you couldn't release it or share it, like, as a game file because that would be illegal. To share the story part, you could just put it in a text document, and then you could share that, and that'd be cool. But then the programming part is kind of useless. Yeah. Would you actually follow through with it, though? Like, I can tell you so many things I would not follow through with. I can't tell you how many instruments I have in my basement that I have not used in a composition yet. Well, I'm not trying to be, like, cruel, but that's kind of what I'm getting at. So, like, set a goal and follow through with it. Maybe you'd be happier than all of us. Like, if you're not working and you're able to enjoy your time gaming, if, like, we don't have the time, set a goal related to it and follow through with it.
I mean,
I don't know what the S stands for.
super.
I was thinking that, but it was like, probably not. I was thinking like Super Mario RPG Maker game. Like, there's no M. A strategy RPG.
But yeah, it's
Like
like a
what?
lot easier said than done, though.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Especially with someone like going through MDD, like it's just really difficult.
Forget what that is.
Major
wait,
depressive
no,
disorder.
Yeah, I realized.
Like,
I've been diagnosed with that by my general doctor, but then they left. I haven't had a physical in like a year or two, like 2 years. I was talking about a bunch of things that had upset me over the years that I was holding on to. And then they brought in like a therapist person. I forget what their like actual job title was. But they're kind of like the person you see before you see a therapist. And then like I never followed up like to schedule a therapy appointment or anything like that because honestly it felt pretty good. It felt good just like talk about certain things that I never feel comfortable talking about in other situations.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, I mean, oh my crap, I'm gonna die because my Kyogre is burning. That's weird to me. Tiny kill. It's like I'm pretty sure I have symptoms of like I mean I'm pretty sure the depression is real and I do have anxiety, but like I don't know. I don't know why I brought this up besides the fact that I'm sharing that I have that, but I know I already have in the past, so kind of stupid to bring it up again.
Yeah.
But there you go. That contributed absolutely nothing to the conversation, but
Yeah, you did.
uh,
We were talking about it, and you brought your own experience. So,
but I do need to get a physical done. And I should get the flu shot. I still haven't gotten the flu shot. My dad's like, I
yeah.
don't know what you have against getting the flu shot. And it's like, it's not that I don't have anything against getting it. Like, when do I have time to get it? I'm like, well, you're home you're home before me from work sometimes. Like, yeah, maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. Like, I usually get home around 7, plus or minus a half hour. Thursday, I got home at 9:45 at night from work. I did get Five Guys, like I shared, but I got out of work at 9. Oh, catch the stupid hope. Oh, it's got like 2 HP. If it doesn't have just 1.
Yeah, I should start seeing probably another therapist soon. My brother said something interesting. He's like, because I've been basing all my like opinions on therapy based on like the multiple people that I've had over the years, and none of it was ever effective. And so I'm just kind of like, well, whatever. It just doesn't work. And so, but my brother said, like, you just, I guess because I don't want to offend them, I just keep seeing them. And so I don't want to say, like, yeah, you're not really doing it for me. I just don't want to hurt their feelings. But my brother was like, yeah, you just have to try a lot of different therapists until, you find one that you can really connect with. So, like,
Jacob, you are paying to see them. They do not have, their feelings will not be hurt because you are replaceable in their eyes.
still.
Because there's always going to be someone else with a problem that needs to talk or be medicated. So, like, the main reason why I've never done therapy is like, oh, it's $60 an hour, and I don't want to spend that kind of money because I'm not. I don't think I'm that dysfunctional. Maybe I am. But I don't know. Whereas, like, um, well, that's not true, but
All
we'll
lost
have to cycle
cause.
back to that in a second. Um, it's just like don't waste the money seeing the same person 6 times if it's not doing anything. See 6 different people and find the one that does work for you. And then maybe then you actually have a relationship with that person. And then it's not just like you're replaceable, it's just right, you know? I'm not trying to say, ooh, therapy is just like for your own health, like the doctors don't really care, they just want the money. But it's like until you find the one that really works for you, it's just business, really. So their feelings don't matter. Yours do, and that's the whole point. I'm out of Ultra Balls. I've used 34 Ultra Balls. I have to reset. Anyway, Star, don't think you're a lost cause. I do not. I just, aside from not trained or licensed to have any real official formal say,
I think I know for me, it felt like that for me too, because I've gone through so much medication and therapy and nothing ever seemed to work, but I think you just have to work for it like everything else. It sucks, but like for me in therapy, like I've seen over the years, you know, I've only seen 4, but of those 4, I've gone to like a lot of sessions, like super a lot. But you know, I just have to keep working on it. I'm not going to give up. But yeah, it's easy to think that. But sometimes we don't know just how like skilled, like know our importance or our talents or you know things like that until later, I guess. But you know, other people can see it in you. Like sometimes
Star,
it's
why
hard
don't
to see it in yourself, but you know, it's there, Star.
you stream hardware? Yeah. I was gonna say, like, maybe streaming. Oh, I caught the ho-oh and like 3 Ultra Balls after resetting. That's borderline annoying, but I'm thankful. Um, yeah, it's like if you could, I feel like if you could stream Star, you would be in a different place.
I can understand where you're coming from because my internet in this townhome freaking sucks. And I tried to stream like a week or 2 ago, and it's just, it wasn't doing it. It was just awful. It's, don't think of it as boring. Think of it as like a chill stream. Like you're just, you know, chilling, playing a game, you know, commenting on whatever anyone else is saying. You don't have to like constantly be talking and stuff. There are plenty of streamers that are popular that just kind of sit there and do nothing. They just play the game, and you play so much Fire Emblem and Pokemon that you know it could be interesting. But again,
I would be inclined to believe that if you were finally able to do something like that, and people noticed that the amount of interest would motivate you to want to do it more, you would get something out of it. It wouldn't just be like, I forgot how to get out of here. Wait, I have an escape rope. You know, it's like, ooh, Star's gonna stream today, and Star's gonna stream again today, and then I feel like there'd be a lot of value added to your life because you'd feel like there's something you wanted to do because I don't know, there was extrinsic motivation And I think that maybe that's the problem. You have no intrinsic motivation, but if you had something extrinsic,
You lost me with those words.
if something outside of you was motivating you to do something, and you were excited about it, then you would do it. But it's very clear there's nothing inside that's like you should do this, and then you do it, and you're like, yeah, I'm happy I did that, at least consistently. I feel like a streaming schedule would be like, I feel like that could work out in a cool way. So then, like, and yeah, it's like whether it's always chill or you become inclined to talk with like a better setup, of course, because people are there and they're expressing interest. Then it's like, what's the goal? Like, become a streamer. What do you need to stream? You need better internet. You need equipment. You need. There was a third thing, but I forgot what it is. And then it's like, then the money can help you get that, and then maybe you could live by yourself. And yeah. So I don't know. That's what I meant earlier. Really, is like if you had a goal, instead of just wake up, do the same thing every day. Okay.
Right now, for me, I have like 6 or 7 months before school again, so I'm just trying my hardest to set goals, like the daily list. Like, I want to get into drawing at least somewhat, like as a hobby. Maybe I'll get good at it one day. I want to try, all this stuff so I can like do productive things. I don't know. Like, just think about, I don't know what you want to do. Like, if you want to draw, like, I know for me, it freaking sucks. Like, whenever I draw something, it comes out really crappy, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm never doing that again. Even though that's like what I've wanted to do, like, since I was 10. I don't know. It's like a video game, like in Dragon Ball Fighters, or any fighting game. You start out really bad, and you go online, and everyone kicks your butt, and then you just keep doing it over and over and over again, and everyone just keeps kicking your butt until you win a match, and then you start figuring out the mechanics of the game, and then pretty soon you're winning like 50% of your matches, and yeah, okay.
Yeah, I flew to Seamwood to.
Okay,
I
so you're
need
in
to catch
this
a Pokemon. Use
level.
Waterfall. I
You're in this
lost.
level with Mario, right? So you're playing Super Mario, and this level's just really hard, and you're just like, man, this level's really hard. And so you just keep playing the level over and over, and you just keep dying. Like, dang, like, this is frustrating, I'm just gonna give up, but you don't give up. You're just like, okay, I'm gonna do it until I beat it. And so, like, after trial and error, you finally figure out like the controls of the game and how Mario works, and then you finally beat the level, and then you can go on to the next level and do the whole thing over again. It's like drawing. Like, you freaking draw, and it's the worst thing ever. And like, man, like, this is bad. I'm gonna give up. But if you kept doing it, like, I know this is obvious, but like, it's still really hard to do. I know for me.
Did you catch that star?
I use fighting games because I can actually like relate to that, because like fighting games, everyone sucks at them at first. But after playing for whatever hours, okay,
All
never
right.
mind
Yeah,
then. Just
Jacob.
find something that you
Neither of
want to
us.
do and then just keep doing it is what I'm trying to say, and you'll get better at it.
See, I followed that. I followed that. And don't worry, I'm the same way. It's kind of like, can you just get to the point, Connor? No, I gotta ramble a little bit more. Alright, we have a Pokemon that can learn Waterfall. I can finally cheese the rest of the game. Well, the star's objective is to enjoy life gaming, as far as I understand. And as far as I understand, Star is already pretty good at games. You've made games. You never finished them, though. I have taken my first step into Kanto. Nice.
How long have you been playing that?
On and off today. A lot this morning, and then the past 2 hours probably.
You're already in Kanto?
I started. To be fair, this game is pretty easy. And then B, I had 4 gym badges when I started playing this morning. I just haven't played in quite a while. But I got the first 4 badges legit, and then I transferred over some level 100s. And I caught Ho-Oh, and now I'm just cheesing through the game. Because I have set a side goal to catch the Rayquazas in Heart Gold and Soul Silver while I finish transferring stuff up to Gen 7. So I also have to catch all the legendaries in Gen 6 like Alpha Sapphire. I'm not gonna go get Omega Ruby so I can get all of them, because that'd just be dumb. I just love Gen 4, honestly. I wanted to shiny hunt the Gen 4s. The Gen 6 legendaries, but that became really tedious after 1,000 resets on Zekrom. So my plan is to shiny hunt in Gen 7. But I'm not really playing Gen 7 because I'm still in the process of transferring stuff up and beating every other game that I have.
I don't know. Pokemon, I kind of started losing interest 5th gen.
I basically quit in Gen 5 because I thought the post game level curve was ridiculous. Turns out I just didn't give it the right angle. I wasn't patient. I should have started from the other direction of Unova. But at the same time, I grew out of it a little bit because I was spending time with friends outside of school to a higher degree than I ever had in my entire life. So I was enjoying spending time with friends outside of school. and so I've wanted to play video games less, and that was mostly Pokemon and Zelda.
I don't know. For me, I don't know what it is. It might be like whatever. I don't know why I feel so uncomfortable saying depression, but I do. It might be that, but like I don't really. It's really hard to please me, like with video games. Like that's why I'm like so iffy about it with my money now, because I would always buy video games and then I would never play them. I'd play them for like freaking an hour maybe and then just never go to it again. And then everyone else is just like, "Oh, it's the best game ever." Like I don't know.
You sound like Mike with buying video games.
What do you mean?
He'll buy a video game and never play it. Pretty
Dude, that's
simple.
Buster. Unless you mean Mike as in Buster. But
No.
yeah, I played Mario Galaxy and honestly, I was just like, I mean, I
I
guess
love
it was
that game.
decent. Like it's not the greatest game in the world. It's not even, I don't know,
Wow, way to bring it back to like 2009.
2009.
Pretty sure that's when Galaxy came out. No? Am I off by a few
Speaking
years?
of speaking of Galaxy, I'm gonna take a nap. Okay, bye.
Super Mario Galaxy release date.
Yeah, I think it was
Wow.
like 2007 or
It
something.
was. It was. Can you believe that? November 1st, 2007.
Ugh, yeah, like even with Super Mario Galaxy, I think that's when I started to notice it. Like I was playing Super Mario Galaxy, but like I wasn't really feeling anything. I wasn't like having fun or enjoying it until I got to like the Bowser levels and like the nostalgic music started playing and then I started getting into it, but I don't know, like for me, like Odyssey, like I could find a ton of reasons to complain about it, but I think the dumbest thing for me is like it's frustrating that everyone says it's like the best Mario game ever made, and then I play it and it's just like it's really, really underwhelming.
Was it?
Well, yeah, it's just like I don't know. I think it's more like everyone hyping it up or something. Like, cause you read reviews like Super Mario Galaxy, I mean Odyssey, like when the credits roll, like I had tears in my eyes and I applauded the game for being the best game ever made, and
Hmm.
it's just ridiculous. Like, I mean, I beat it. It was more fun than other games, I guess, that I would play. Maybe because it is Mario and I'm nostalgic for it, but like again, I could think of reasons, but like that's not the point I'm trying to make. Like Celeste, on the other hand, like I didn't have any interest in that at all. And my brother bought it, like he buys every single game in the world. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll give it a shot. And then I played it, and it was really, really fun. Like, oh, this is what games are supposed to be. Like, it was, and video games don't really get me unless it has like a really good story, like visual novels, like The
Hmm.
Zero Escape. Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling right now.
No, I'm following you.
I don't know. Like, and Celeste was really fun, and I like beat it in a week, and it was super hard, like 30 hours. Like, what was the game before that? Like, I can't even remember what games I actually enjoy. Like, they're all just so, I don't know. The same as like with me and Ocarina of Time. It's just really frustrating because so many people say it's so good, and then I play it, and it's just like, this is supposed to be the greatest game ever made, Like, but again, it's a good game. It's just that I don't know, like I don't really feel any reward for doing anything in the game.
hmm
I mean, the same was with Celeste, but I don't know what the difference was. It was just really fun to control the character. Anyway,
Ugh,
I don't know if you remember, but I was like really critical with anime a lot. Like,
probably, yeah.
I used to kind of bug Star and kind of like I think he started getting into it too. Like after watching so many things, you just start being critical, but that was probably the reason why. It's just so when you don't like feel any enjoyment out of a show, you just have to pick it apart in order to actually find it fun. But then I kind of just got away from it because I don't want to be a downer. I don't want to be like that's why yesterday when Mike asked me like, "Oh, how was that demo game?" Like I was kind of hesitant to say anything because like I mean, I it was cool, not a game I would play. Like it probably would be one of those games I would play for an hour and never come back to.
Why don't you just say that though?
Because like I can't think of a reason why it's just not fun, but like I could say the same thing about Mario Odyssey and people would just be like, "Oh my gosh, dude, you have no taste." I don't know. It's like that's why I don't like what am I trying to say? I lost it. Like, yeah, I could find reasons why I don't enjoy it, but I think I'd be lying to myself. Like, okay, those are problems, but do they actually like make me mad or bother me? No, but they're there. And it could bother somebody. And that's why like I didn't like Danganronpa at all. And
I don't know what that is.
it's like the equivalent of Zero Escape, like one of my favorite games. Like I didn't really like it, but you read online reviews for it, and it's just overwhelmingly positive. Like everyone freaking loves Danganronpa. And for me, like I actually didn't like that game. It's not that it was what am I trying to say? That I just didn't get any enjoyment out of it. Like, oh, whatever, it's just not fun, not fulfilling. It was more like this actually bothers me. I hate this game. Anyway, maybe I shouldn't be so shy about it, but like it's not really a valuable opinion for me to just say, yeah, I just didn't like it because I don't know. I just didn't.
I don't know. I think that's a fair statement. I
Like
can't put it
with
into words why, but it just didn't do anything for me. I think that's
I could
legitimate.
probably like knowing me, like I could probably put it into words and make it sound convincing. I'm pretty good at writing, I guess. Like, but I'm way better at writing than speaking, but that's why with like Danganronpa, like even though I hated it, like I can't not recommend it to people because like the majority of people like it. So I'm just like, yeah, everyone really likes it, so just give it a try. Like I personally didn't like it, but like the general consensus is that it's really good, so you can give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe I'll try.
Hmm,
So what's up with you, Chew?
not much. I'm about to face the Elite Four.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah. I don't like. My friend wants me to come visit him in Ithaca. I don't really know if I feel like it. That'd be for like Wednesday through Friday. Um, Otherwise, like I have nothing going on this whole break, which I feel kind of guilty about. Like I'm supposed to always have something that I need to do or work on. There's a couple things that I have to do. Like there's couple emails I need to send and stuff, but nothing like real purposeful that I need to do.
Yeah, we just like to feel busy, I guess. I know for me, I would love to have some hobbies besides games, something quote unquote productive, but it's okay to chill, especially with a stressful job.
I just don't think I'm very good at my job. Like, so this girl Ava came in. She's gonna be like my co-teacher with the children's chorus, and like she's way more experienced than me, way better at this than me. And like we talked after, and she was really nice and positive. I mentioned earlier that she like brought up the fact that she's dated like two other music teachers in the area and is single right now. And the guys would just kind of like stop reading into it. I'm like, I'm not trying to. It was just kind of weird. Like I did not need to know that she was single. you know. Um, well, maybe she's just weird, so whatever. But like she had so many comments about how I could do stuff better, and it was not negative, but I just felt
Constructive.
kind of like it was great, but I was like, ugh, just it's like I feel like if I had stuff like this said to me before I started teaching at all, maybe like I'd be a better teacher at Central, and maybe like have I like been a disappointment, or am I not good enough for the kids at Central? Like what if I was better? What if I had my masters, or what if I took all these extra classes, or all this other stuff? Like what if like I'm just not good or adequate enough.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
easy
this
to
girl,
go ahead.
she's only 2 years older than me, or like a year and a half older than me, yet so much knowledge, so much better than me. I'm thinking like I don't want to like quit my job because I need the money and I have the debt, but like she should just like go take my job at Central. Like she's like, yeah, I prefer working with high school students too. I'm like, well, gosh, like you'd be perfect for my job. Why don't you just take it? Why don't I just, I don't know,
It's
really
easy to
questioning.
it's easy to
That.
get into this like spiral of negative self-talk, but
That's been my entire 2019 so far. The only good thing to me that's happened is my piece is going to get played in Ukraine next month. I thought it was going to be this month, but they screwed up a bunch of things. So it's like that's the only good thing. And it's like not directly related to my job either, so it's like I could do better.
You're a lot better than you think. Like,
Nah,
I don't know, it's hard to put it into words. I don't know. I'm not personally there for you teaching, but like I know you're passionate about it. So like,
not really. I don't want to be a teacher. I don't think. It's one of the only things I thought I was okay enough at, but I enjoy creating art and performing art, but there's no money in that. And
yeah.
I have like I don't know. Let's just do it.
So,
I haven't checked this in a while. Let's find out how much I owe in student loans right now. Let
so is
me let
this
me depress you because it's depressing to me. Hang
how
on, hang on.
much?
Hold on, I'm logging in because I don't know the current number. Some really weird password that I have to look up in my little book because I don't have it memorized. Okay, my mother's middle name. Okay, I owe Discover Student Loans $111,000.
Yeah, it's college, man. I'm trying to find this inspirational quote for you. I'm trying hard to find it because I think it fits well with
I
what you do.
owe
But by the way,
$111,000.
so is this like you talking to yourself of you being good enough? Is it more like you trying to find an excuse to quit, or do you like want to be good at it?
Of course, I want to be good at it, but I don't. I don't want to work. I don't want to work hard. If I'm just honest.
Yeah, it's good to be honest. Like for me, I wish I could just freaking do whatever I wanted. That's what I thought I was gonna do. Like in my teenage little brain, I could never figure out that when you were older, you had to work. I just figured that after high school, like I was free. You'd be free from everything. No more teachers, you know, you're forced to do this and now you gotta you can do nothing, you know. It's hard to go out have that mindset though. Like if I were to work full time at my job for the rest of my life, I don't know how long I'd make it. Like it's just so unfulfilling. Like I just need to have purpose in my life. And so like yeah, I would create creatively. I'd love to stay home and write and draw because I know my motivation comes from other people, like I guess recognition, like other people saying like, "Oh, good job, like you did good," you know. But like especially for some reason from strangers because strangers don't hold back, especially on the internet.
Hmm.
They're just they're either like this thing freaking sucks and you're wrong, or like if it comes from someone from the internet and they're just like, "Oh man, good job, yeah," like that motivates me to do some more of it. And I don't remember why I brought that up. I was getting to a point. Oh yeah. So like right now, if I were to just stay home and not work, it would be difficult because I wouldn't be doing anything. I'd just be wasting my time. But let's say somehow that one video I posted suddenly hits the anime community and it like hits 100,000 views or whatever. Like all of a sudden I'm like, man, I gotta make another one of those videos. Like that would actually be fulfilling in my eyes. And I still can't find that quote. It's called You Never. Oh, maybe this one? Yes. Let's see. Inspirational little thing. Let's see. Okay, it even comes with inspirational music.
Many of you think you're failures. You feel you cannot do well. That with all of your effort, it is not sufficient. We all worry about our performance. We all wish we could do better.
It's really hard to hear when it cuts out every couple of seconds.
Oh man, you could tell me.
Well, I just did. It's only been playing for like 10 seconds.
More like a minute.
It's been playing for a minute? No,
More
it
like,
hasn't.
yeah, 30 seconds.
Well, yeah, because I was
They're trying to.
stream.
Let me turn it up. I thought it was too loud, so I turned it down, but I guess not. Let's
Well, it's
see.
like it doesn't matter. Like it is soft, but at the same time, like every few seconds, it like
It would just cut out.
it jitters. I don't know what the word I want. Stutters.
It would.
Yeah, it cuts out for like half a second, and then like the
Yeah.
sentence is like confusing. Is this a YouTube video or something?
Um. Yes. So I turned it up all the way. Tell
If
me
it-
if you can hear it.
Why don't you just send? I can hear it.
You're a failure.
You can what?
I can hear it.
Oh.
You feel you cannot do well. That with all
You
of
cut
your
out.
effort, it is not
Did you stop it?
Nope. It's just the microphone, I guess.
Oh. Well, it's a YouTube video. Just post it. I can listen to it later.
Mm. Anyway, the quote was just saying, "You never know the good that you do." It's summed up in like 5 words.
You know what, Jacob? Just like earlier, I can follow that.
$37. Oh. Why
I'm
would they
fighting
do that?
Lance right now. I don't know how like clear that was.
I could hear all of it. What's your team, Chewy?
Let's see. Level 100 Kyogre, level 100 Staraptor, level 100 Electivire,
Did you like
level
train
30.
all these or did you hack them?
I transferred them.
Dude, that's awesome.
These have been level 100 for over a decade.
Dang.
Literally. Anyway, or maybe 9 years, I don't know. Level 37 Ampharos from the legit run. And legit, I just mean like I'm not cheesing it. I don't hack. I do not like hacking.
Yeah.
Level 20 Corsola, I caught to like use Surf or something for a little while before I got the shiny Gyarados, which I then used for like a gym and a half. And then a level 20 Tentacool I caught just so I could use Waterfall. Buster, join the call. It's only talking. Caps lock, sorry. Don't tell him, but I didn't use caps lock. I was yelling.
Dude, he has to work. He's gonna say that he has to work.
I know, but it's like we're not even doing anything. So like joining for like 10 minutes. You can say like, what?
He likes his sleep, man.
What time does he work?
I don't know, like 5 in the morning, I think.
The accident. This is a movie plot. What accident?
He has a movie plot.
I wish he would freaking talk.
I think he's just scared of what his parents would think or whatever. I know that's why, like, part of the reason why Star doesn't do it.
But Star does talk.
Every once
Sometimes.
in a while, yeah. Buster, he has spoken a few times, but only when his parents were gone.
So you've heard Buster's voice.
Yeah.
And you didn't record it.
No, this was before I started recording all the calls.
What does his voice sound like?
It sounds normal, I guess. I don't know.
Oh man.
Haven't you ever seen the goat video on my YouTube?
The yeah.
No.
What goat video?
It was
Like screaming goats.
Buster literally saying, like, she suplexed the white goat, is what he said.
Can
If you
you
want to
show me
hear,
this? I don't know. What? I
yeah, man,
don't know
like,
what you're talking
literally,
about.
if you go on my channel, there's a video called Buster Talks or Buster Speaks or something.
You just said you haven't recorded his voice.
This was a long time ago.
What is your what is your account name again?
El Bakaj, dude. You
Uh,
gotta, it's,
Oh, see, I switched around the C and the J, and I always do that. Busted.
El Bajak. That's why Buster never trusts me, dude. It's like an ongoing joke. He's like, Jacob, I can never trust you again. I can't believe you recorded my voice.
I can't believe that.
You just don't pay attention to my YouTube, man.
He suplexed a white goat. I am cursed video. Come on, I love his voice. What the heck?
Yeah,
What the heck?
like I said, I think he's just like, he doesn't want his parents to like hear him, or anyone in the house, I guess.
What the heck? There's nothing wrong with that voice.
Well, I don't know. For me, it is kind of awkward with me talking to a computer. And, on several occasions, my sister or one of my brothers would be like, "Who are you talking to? Are you talking to the computer?" And, I had to explain, like, it's the equivalent of being on the phone. I'm speaking to someone.
I mean, my parents get it. Usually they'll ask, like, are you talking to Tyler? I'll be like, no, I'm talking to my internet friends right now. They're like, oh, okay. Tyler's a friend of mine who I went to high school with. I'm a year older than him. He lives right down the road. And I'm in a friend group with him of several kids that we went to school with. And occasionally, not very often, but occasionally we'll talk over Discord. And there were like other apps we used before, like the Curse app for a little while. But like my parents get it. I talk to people over the internet. I've done phone calling over Facebook on my computer. So like they're like, oh, who are you talking to? I'd be like, someone from college. And they're like, oh, that's cool. And then they leave me alone. Like there's no judgment.
Well, not everyone has like
Whoever
the
I
same
talk to.
situation.
I know.
Like, who knows what Buster's family thinks.
I just think it's cool. Like, I don't think my parents judge me anymore about like having internet friends because like there's photographic proof that I've met some of these people and I haven't died or I haven't been kidnapped or anything. So, you know.
Yeah. I still remember when my dad found out. I don't know if you were around. Like, there was this thing called Uvu where you could like video chat.
I never used it. My friends in like middle school did.
So me, Rye, and Mike, we were all on a call, and we found like these little things that you could customize, like put like things on your face, like a flower or something, kind of like Snapchat
Yeah, like filters.
filters. So they put like bunny masks on, and my brother saw it and was like, "Dude, who are you talking to? Is that like?" And like he got all worried. I'm like, "Dad, like he's talking to like strangers on the internet." My dad comes over, and everyone literally comes over and like just looks at Mike and Ryan in these bunny masks. And it's just
Funny. I was not around for this. I never heard this story.
it's an old one. Probably maybe even before Skype, maybe. I don't know. Maybe just after Skype was a thing.
But Skype had video quality.
Oh, I guess not then. Yeah, maybe it was before all of that. But anyway. Yeah, so they know that I have internet friends and have had them for 10 years. So,
Yeah, I remember. I remember using Insider. Insider as a kid, and I hate it so much because I wanted to join. There was a site called TRS Rockin'. I don't know if you knew it, but it was like the Pokemon glitch website to go to, and I actually submitted a story to it one time. Back in the day, I don't know if like my cousins were secretly hacking or if there was a glitch, but they somehow went to the heart, like the in Gold Silver, the trainer house in Viridian City. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't
Where
think
like
so.
usually there's a guy with like all the Johto starters at level 50 that you can like fight once a day. But instead, this trainer had 6 level 128 pseudo Budos. And it's like, and I saw it in person at my grandma's house, in my dad's side grandma. And I'm just like, how do you win? How do you win? And the answer is like, you don't. But I submitted that story to that website. It was a big deal to me. But the point I'm trying to make is this site was a big deal to me, and I wanted to join the discussion forums. This was around the same time as Insider, but a little bit before. So, like, maybe August, September of 2006. And I asked my dad, can I join this website? And he said, oh, there's strangers on the internet, so no. Especially because there was the big craze about, like, you know, like child abduction and grooming and stuff like that. Like, I was 12, you know? Or no, I was 11. Sorry, basic math. I was 11. So, like, I get it. But I joined anyway. I mean, no, I didn't join. I ended up joining Insider, but because of that, I kept it a secret. And then, like, this is why, like, I realized, like, I was too young to use the site, so, and I was using my mom's account. She had, like, a Nintendo.com account, and I used that to make the forum account. So that's why I posed as a girl, to be like, oh, I'm actually my mom, so I wouldn't get banned or anything, because I felt like I belonged somewhere. And, like, I've told this story before, not in a long time, but, like, that's why I posed as a girl. And I'm pretty sure the Pokemon board mod Bronson had a crush on me. I think Norman did too, but he didn't know. But we all know now that Norman doesn't like girls anyway, so that worked out.
Can't believe you portrayed us like this.
Yeah.
I remember when you like first posted that you weren't a girl, and I was just like in shock. Like, I was like, what? Like, I remember, like, because Joseph was still on the forums, like Lateri, but
Yeah.
like I went up and it was like I wanted to tell him, but I didn't know how to. Like, it was like this awkward like conversation like between like dad and son, like birds and the bees, but like I just want to, like, how do I tell Joseph? It's like, so Chewie isn't actually a girl.
I haven't heard
And
a story like this, actually.
I
I'm so sorry.
I don't even remember it now. It's like, yeah.
Oh.
Let's see, what emo should I post?
Oh, I'm thinking I gotta go to the deck or something. Like there's a special thing I gotta go to. I just, like, one thing that surprises me is that, like, you guys all didn't just, like, completely abandon me with that.
We're not jerks.
It was kind of a big deal. Like, I have to find somebody. What the heck? Yeah, it's like, I just straight up lied.
No, Buster.
Maybe that'll get him into the call. What is that? Oh, is that a Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
I recognize it. I recognize him. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. So, like, maybe I'll, like, get to shovel or something. I hated shoveling the last time. Mostly because, like, the shovel I used for the majority kind of sucked. And it was just, like, icy on, like, the walkway. So, you know, it was, like, literally frozen to the driveway. So it was really annoying to shovel. But I felt accomplished. And some sort of, like, accomplishment, like, I could use right now. Like, one thing I do want to do is I want to put together a score video and upload it of my string quartet. I want to
Yeah.
post it online and post it to Reddit. Because, like, I had it recorded, and there's a part of it where it's just, like, it's not that... Part of it's not that great, and it just makes me feel kind of bad, because, like, oh, I'm going to post it on Reddit, and they're going to be like, well, this section sucks, and this sucks. And I paid $800 for the recording, so I felt pretty bad about myself in that moment. But it's just like I'm kind of lazy. I don't want to like put in the effort to put that together.
Don't forget, you're gonna be here at 10.
Okay.
Right, good.
I did forget. I need to write a note. Wake up at 10.
That's the same with me. I just... I don't know.
I forgot
wanna
who's
do
coming.
things. You... what?
Not relevant. Go ahead.
Like, I'd like to do things, and I know that I'm capable of it, but I don't know, it's just... That's why I'm trying to force myself to do it, I guess. It's the only way.
Bronze or... I'm going to, at least to Google, I'm going to upload the string quartet. I know. I was going to have you listen to it, but I don't think you'd like it, so.
I like anything you do.
Nah. I still need to finish watching your video, so it wouldn't be fair for me to ask you to listen to my thing.
Eh. It's fine. It's
Okay, so I've just been sent on two. I guess I'm on two fetch quests now. I think I'm looking for the guy so that I can find the girl in the next room. Here he is. Probably gonna take me like, Buster, why are you being like this? I can't type that. It's like, just join the call for like 20 minutes and hang out. You're obviously like wasting time.
he's on his phone, so he's probably already in bed, maybe.
Headphones? In bed? I slept on my headphones last night. I just passed out.
Yeah. I'm just like, Chewie, are you asleep again? Chewie.
Was I muted?
Yeah,
Okay.
the whole time. So if you were snoring, we didn't hear it.
I don't snore, but I do breathe kind of heavily. So I imagine the heavy breathing meme would have been posted. Yeah, I woke up and then I went to my computer and I just saw one of the last things written was at Chewy. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. I was in a Discord call. I forgot.
Did your phone die?
It did die.
And yeah.
It did die. Which I thought was funny. I was like, okay, now I'm looking for her, or here she is. Oh, great. I gotta go play hide and seek.
PogChamp. I will be right back.
Okay. We are in Vermilion. Alright. Now we just gotta try to beat the gyms as fast as possible. It is 8:30. Shouldn't need cut. I've surfed. Yeah.
What's up?
I'm in the Vermilion gym right now. Trying to see how fast can I clear out all the Kanto gyms. I arrived in Vermilion City at 8:30. I'm gonna see how far I can get in like an hour.
You know what's dumb?
What's that?
My brother, who I work with, he's like the team lead over the team. So, like, I've been helping him out because he didn't have a full team.
Okay.
And so, but he has a full team now. And I was still going, but the factory manager was like, he doesn't really need to be here like every day. You have a full team. So now I'm trying to search for another team. Like, it sucks because since I'm part-time, I have to sign up on a Google document to some place that needs help, basically. But it's always full is the thing. So like I like that I could just go to my brother's team and just kind of work there, but now I have to do a bunch of other crap.
I gotcha.
So like that's kind of where I'm at. Like I want to try and find another team that usually needs help so I can have that consistency again. But if I can't, then I kind of I want to, but I don't want to at the same time work part or full time because then like I'd make a lot more money, I'd have consistency, but then the danger comes of will I get just super depressed every day? Will I ever do any of my work afterwards, like my hobbies or whatever, the things I want to do?
hmm
I don't know. It's a hard decision. Hopefully I can find something that's a team that's consistent, but anyway.
I'm guessing Buster went to bed for real.
Looks like it.
And Sean actually joined the call yesterday.
Yeah. That was good. I like that.
Yeah. I forgot. I asked, but I don't remember. What did you guys do?
We just talked, and that's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much about nothing.
Sorry I missed it.
You're okay. I don't think would have done anything anyway. Just because. Mike was like in the middle of his homework, so he didn't want to really play games. He wanted to focus on that. And
Yeah, I
Sean
get that.
doesn't usually play with us, so that was out of the question.
Alright, first badge. 7 to go. Took 6 minutes. I'm not like speed running for real, but alright. Up next, Saffron. I do not know the warp puzzle. Gym trainer. I thought I was gonna hear back from a music composition festival by now. They said they were gonna let me know by early February, I thought, and I haven't heard back yet.
Huh. It's kind of weird.
I don't know.
That
It
was
said
like
like,
tax return like last year. It was supposed to come, whenever, but it was like 6 months late.
oh, so tomorrow I've got to go like pay $85 to the guy who did my taxes, and I'm getting like 600 something back. So realistically, I'm only getting like $540 now.
Yeah.
Last year, I only I got $100 more back, but I had to pay, and I only had to pay 60. So like, feels bad, kind of, man.
Yeah. Dude, I have like 5 separate savings accounts in my bank so I can be like financially stable. I have like all the stuff. Like I have. This has nothing to do with what we were just talking about. I'm sorry. You just mentioned
alright.
money, and so
Yeah,
my
yeah,
tax return was like, I don't know, 1,500. I thought I was gonna get more because last year I didn't get much, or I got a lot, like 2,000 something. And so I'm like, oh, well, since I worked a lot more this year, I'll get more. And like, nope, 1,500. But yeah, man, I have it all figured out. I'm gonna just have a general savings account that I never spend any money in that ever. And then I have an emergency thing. I'm gonna build it up to $1,000 just for emergencies. Then I have other, I guess, just in case one, and that'll like cap at 300. Groceries, it's kind of, yeah, groceries. Car stuff, I'm gonna cap that at 500, just like when car stuff comes up. And then I have bills, which I need to pay 160 on the month for, so yeah. Hooray.
I basically have my checking account and then a savings account that I set up. And I don't put anything in the savings account. I mostly have it because I guess you can't like steal money from the savings in the same ways you can from like a checking account. I don't know how that makes any sense or works, but the interest rate on my checking account is better than the interest rate on my savings account. So I kind of just have it so like, oh, I have money if I were to ever go broke, because I have 1,700 in that savings account. It's just kind of like a fail safe. If I'm ever really stupid or something.
Yeah. Money sucks. You realize when you're an adult when $100 is not a lot of money at all.
How much?
When you realize that $100 isn't really that
Oh.
much money.
No, that's like 3.5 hours to work for me. I don't get paid by the hour, it just like theoretically works out that way. Like I said, theoretically, I'm on salary.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been 6 minutes and I'm still in the Saffron gym. I could have looked up how to solve it, but I didn't. Too lazy.
Yeah.
Battling extra trainers, I guess. Not that I'm not getting experience, it doesn't really matter. One of these panels here. It's not that one. Sorry. Oh, crap. I should have just looked up the puzzle answer. And I don't know when I applied to a program. The one I just mentioned is in France. I also applied to one in Spain, which I don't think I'm supposed to hear back from it until like March 1st. Probably not gonna get into either one, to be honest with you.
Just gotta believe. Get up.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I don't think I'm getting into Spain.
What's happened?
Okay, so basically, I just read that the Valencia program I'm supposed to, hold on, wait. Oh, never mind. Okay. I was afraid that like I submitted 2 scores, but neither were for the instrumentation that's going to be happening on the Spain program, and I misread it, thinking like, oh, I was supposed to, but I did not screw up.
Oh, good.
but I haven't heard back yet. I mean, the there were two deadlines. One you don't have to pay, and one you do. And I got in before the have to pay deadline. That deadline, the second deadline was on Friday, so like the results will not be in for a few weeks. That's understandable. Oh crap! I think I've battled every trainer in this gym now, except for Sabrina. Bet you it's this one. Nope. It's this one. No. What tile have I not stepped on? This one. Also, nope. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Okay, 10 minutes later, I am at Sabrina. I think I like the gold silver crystal, like the Game Boy version of this boss theme more.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I'm like a retro junkie. I kind of like the original of everything better. It's like more authentic.
Files should be available until May 20th, 2019. Wait, does that mean I'm not going to hear back until May?
Maybe.
Oh crap, I thought it was March. I have Valencia late Feb in my notepad file. Oh, here it is. Applicants be notified of their acceptance by late February. I hope I'm one of them. And I missed a deadline the other day. On Friday, I was gonna apply, and then I just didn't.
I think it's time for me to go.
Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah, there's just
Oh,
other things that I want to get done.
okay. Well, I just
Yeah,
got my second badge. So.
sweet. See you, man. Thanks for calling.
Absolutely. Good night, Jacob.
Night.